Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of Let's Play Civilization 5, The Huge Earth, Russia Edition. Alright, well, this is going to be the episode in which we turn over a major leaf in the way we've been approaching this game. Because up until now, I've been kind of just moseying along, really only making a handful of military units here and there, only really making what I strictly need for any particular time. But you know what? In light of this devious, stinky, sneaky Persian declaration of war and English, and the fact that we're getting into a much dangerous world, and I want to exploit my fasci powers to their biggest potential, we are going to be basically redoing what we are building and what we are planning for all of our cities. So I want to present to you, where is it? Notepad Nationalism, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. This is a notepad, and these are the plans for how we are going to progress in our military. Now, this is pretty ambitious. It's really big. I don't know if we're going to be able to get as far as I've planned out, but we're going to give it our best attempt. So, basically, up here is the army. Down here is the navy. It's a little bit longer because there's some explaining to do. But basically, this is what I want to build. I want to build myself 20 infantry units and 8 artillery units, as well as fighters and bombers and nukes. Now, these are all going to be used in Russia proper, in the so-called Old World, as our defensive and offensive forces. Now, there will be more nukes in this, and there will be more Air Force in this, but I want to, but I'm dividing that into Army and Navy. We're just separating things that way. So, by the way, if you wonder what these numbers here mean, I'm going to be really on top of this. This is the number of, well, the one on the right is the number of those that have been built, and the number on the left are the number of those that have been scheduled. So that will let me know that I'm actually doing the things, So that right now it's all 0-0 because I haven't done anything yet. The Russian Navy. Now, Russia, of course, has mainly been a land power, but I think Russia is going to become a naval power now. And as you can see, I want to build a complete shitload of submarines and lots of battleships, lots of carriers, 8 nukes for the Navy, some fighters and bombers for those carriers, and there will be naval infantry too. I guess they'd be Marines or something, I don't know. But the reason that they're listed under Navy instead of Army is because they are going to be stationed with one of the fleets. Now, let me explain to you the fleets. I'm dividing my Navy into 3 fleets. The Mediterranean Fleet, which will be headquartered probably over here in Athens, because there's a lot of room here. The Baltic Fleet, which will be headquartered in the Novgorod, St. Petersburg vicinity, and the Pacific Fleet, which is going to be headquartered here in Orenburg, or Hawaii, in other words. So that's going to be the 3 divisions of the fleet. And as you can see from this, the Pacific Fleet is going to be by far the largest, because I think that war with China might come. And if they do, I mean, their capital and this city are bombardable by the sea. So, I mean, these two cities really aren't, but they're still kind of close to the sea. Except this one isn't really close, but these three are. And I figure if I can get in there with enough nukes, with enough bombers, they're listed up here, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And enough fighters and some infantry, I should be able to stand a chance at taking out those cities if it ever comes to it. So, also, these are the buildings that I'm going to be prioritizing in the near future. So, basically, the numbers here are a little bit different because these are like the total number that I want in each fleet. And instead of being how many are scheduled and built, these are how many are on their way and there, basically. Because, of course, ships have to be sent to the fleet, and whereas the Mediterranean Baltic fleets are, going to be right there in our empire, the Pacific fleet is a ways out, and it's going to take forever for any ships to get there. So I want to have a separate number to sort of say, okay, it's not there yet, but it's on its way. So hang tight, it'll be there very soon. So this is our plan. It's very ambitious, and I want to introduce you to a concept you probably know about if you're watching this, but the concept of military supply. Now, just like in StarCraft, where you have to build pylons or overlords or supply depots, in Civ 5, supply is determined by, by cities and population. So basically you get a base of 5, no matter how big your empire is, and you get, I think, 2 per city, and then 1 per every 2 people. So we have a total supply of 117. That's how much military we can field without having significant problems. We are only using a pathetic 47 of this. So we have a complete total of 70 more supply that we can add. Now I added this up earlier, everything that I have planned, and the total is actually 81. So you might be thinking, 81 is more than 70. Isn't that a problem? And I'm here to tell you that, keep in mind this is a very long. It's going to take forever to get up to the point where I want it to be, and by that point our cities will have grown. We might have captured a few more cities, and that means that supply will likely be well over 81 by the time we finally, if we ever do, finish our production. But yeah, I mean, and also keep in mind, a lot of that supply is tied up in workers, in cargo ships, and we have a fair bit of Gatling guns, but we're really like not really prepared and ready. I mean, our military is, it's not terrible, but look at China. We've got to do a lot better. And no, I take that back. Our military is terrible. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to every single one of our old world cities. Whoops. And we are going to remove all the production that we have planned for them. And we are going to start from scratch. Apart from... Oh, I keep doing that. Apart from the things that are still... If anything is being built and it's almost done, we're going to keep it. But everything else, for example, this stupid stadium, I guess we'll finish because we're already 4 turns out. But everything is going to be canceled. Canceled. And this, keep in mind, is only for the old world, because the new world, we are going to just be focusing on growth, because I want the money, I want the supply, I want the population, and the new world is going to provide us with those things, because the old world is larger, it grows slower, so the new world is going to provide us with those things. So all of this, these 1, 2, and I guess for the sake of this, we're going to consider Athens part of the New World, even though it's technically part of the Old World. But we'll probably throw in a few submarines so it plays its part. Speaking of Athens, do I have a seaport there yet? It looks like the answer is no. So, okay, Athens is in a kind of weird quasi-state where it's like part of the New World, but it's part of the Old World, so we're going to throw a seaport in right there. But anyway, like I said, all the other New World cities are just going to continue as they've been continuing. Alright, so now we have to count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Old World cities. Alright, 8 Old World cities to complete 81 units. So that's a roughly 10 per city. Now, if we look at the production of these various cities, you can see that that Moscow and Odessa are well above the rest. Novgorod's pretty good. Yekaterinburg's good. Tbilisi is actually really excellent. So, all right, we're going to sort of we are going to what's the average of these? Let's take a look. I would say the average is about 60. So a city of about 60 production would be giving us 10 units, all right? So if we use that as a ratio, a city of 80 production should be giving us about 14 units. A city of 40 production is going to give us about 7. So we are going to base it all on that. All right. So what we are going to do is schedule military units. We are going to build only military until the war is over. All right? Until the peace treaty is signed, we are only building military. And then when the war is over, we will reinsert civilian buildings on a ratio of, well, if they're small, it'll be 1 building to 1 unit, but if they're bigger construction projects, it will be 2 units to 1 building. So after the war is done, we will reinsert civilian production. But okay, Moscow, we're going to start with you. You are going to build us 14 military units. Now, I gotta check something. Do we have the ability to build airports yet? No. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. But Moscow, of course, is landlocked, so it's going to build entirely land production. So, alright. We are going to build... we need 28 infantry, so we're going to build 6 of them here. Well, 6 enough? Yeah, 6 is enough. Okay. 6 infantry and 3 artillery. Alright. So we already have 1 being built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to intersperse them. We're going to intersperse them in a 2-to-1 sort of format here. They have similar links and shapes, so it's kind of hard to divide them up. But there we go. All right, so that is 9. We need 5 more. So let's take a look. We want 10 fighters. And I didn't list them in the... But those are for the old world only, right? Yeah, like I actually like... I just realized it's called Russian Amri. Okay. But but those are only the ones I went for the old world. I want... Oh, I remember what it was. Bombers 008 and fighters 008. And this is all part of the 81 because I did that calculation before I lost the crap. Okay. So, in order to get those up, alright, first of all, 6 infantry. Right. So 6 and 3 artillery. By the way, I realize we haven't actually played the game and we're already 15 minutes in, but that's alright. You're just going to have to bear with me, or don't, you know, there's no requirement that you do so. But that's 9. We have to build, we'll build 6 more. Alright, we are going to, let's see here. Alright, we are going to build 3 fighters and 3 bombers. So, of course, they're only going to be Great War bombers and fighters for now. Can we build fighters yet? We can't build fighters yet? Well, I can build triplanes. Because I really don't want to build triplanes, I want to build actual fighters. We're going to put them relatively later on in our production thing, so that by the time we get to them, they will in fact be fighters and bombers. Okay, and 3 bombers. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap, we need more oil. We're gonna need a lot more oil. Alright, we gotta take a look at this. Zulus. Alright, Shaka. Well, I'm glad we're good friends. Hey, we need the hookup on the oil. I mean, wait a minute. We do have, okay, we are going to have to spend money to get these, because that's key to everything. But for the meantime, we, as a stopgap, we are going to buy oil from Shaka. So how about furs? Would you take it just like that? Alright, let's start sweetening the pot. Oh, we didn't have to sweeten it that much. Alright, there we go. Well, we have that deal with Shaka for oil. Wonderful. So that's going to be helpful. Okay, yeah, I can live with that. Alright. Oh my goodness. We are moving on here. In our city of Odessa, it has a production of 72, so I'm thinking like 12 military units, 12 or 13 to be scheduled. Oh, and by the way, when the war ends, we will rush to finish. We will put our cargo ships in the front of the line. You know, because we need that. We need our money once again. But we're not going to do that until the war is over, because they're going to get sunk. Alright. So, Odessa, you are the best producing naval city in our empire. What you are going to do for us is you're going to be entirely Navy. You're going to be strictly Navy. You are going to build us... you know what? 8 submarines. No, 7 submarines, 5 battleships, and 3 carriers. 8, 5, and 3. 8 submarines, 5 battleships, and 3 carriers. Alright, let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Battleship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, this is what I feared. We're not going to be able to schedule all of those until we get the oil. So, okay. Just for now then. Just for now. Wait, let me, for science, if I press the button, is that an oil spent? No. Okay, submarines don't require oil. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to build 2 battleships and 1 carrier for now. Alright? Arsenal. We probably need that, actually, huh? Do 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 do. I don't know if that gives him naval stuff, so maybe not. All right. But anyway, submarines, battleships, and we'll put one carrier here for now because I think they require oil also. Oh no, they don't. So we'll put both carriers. Carriers are going to be very important to our Pacific Fleet in particular. In fact, I'm probably going to send both carriers, the first two that I build, over there. Because there's going to be 3 carriers in the Pacific Fleet and 1 each in the other 2 fleets. Alright, so we've scheduled 2 carriers and 2 battleships. So, I wanted to build 3. Okay. Carrier. Battleship, carrier, carrier, carrier. I don't want to wait that long to build carriers, so we're going to bump them up a little bit in the order. Good. Okay. All right, moving on. St. Petersburg, you kind of suck. So you only have to make, let's say, 8 units, all right? But you're also naval. So let me see. How many more submarines do we have to build? You're going to build 3 submarines. So 1, you already have that one. 1, 2, 3. And actually submarines are pretty cheap compared to a lot of the other stuff we have to build. So this is actually probably a good city for... Actually, you know what? You're our submarining city. You're going to build 6 submarines, one after another. Alright, does that sound good? So that brings us to 14. Very good. And we'll throw in 1 more artillery in here randomly, just for some variety. Okay, so that brings you up to 4. Oh man, I hope you find this fascinating and not tedious, because I can definitely see it being tedious. Okay, Corinth, your balls, but you still have to build us 6 military units, and they all have to be land. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 infantry. Alright, how about a triplane, a bomber, and an artillery? Okay, so we got 3 more infantry. We got an artillery. We got a fighter and a bomber. And that's all our oil until we get more. So, no more. I better save so I don't lose my progress. There's going to be no more production of any oil requiring units until we can hook up those new world sources of oil, and that's going to be mandatory. The next thing we do with our money, there's going to be no question about that. So Corinth, consider yourself finished with for now. All right, Novgorod, you have 51, so you're going to build, let's say, 9 units. Okay, well, we might as well finish the 2 submarines, and you know what? The other 2 carriers will build out of you. The first one we will send... What am I doing? There we go. The first one we'll send to the New World. The second one will be part of the Baltic Fleet. So that's very good. But we need some more units from you, and I don't think we can build any airplanes. So, in that case, we are going to stick you with... We're going to stick you with 5 more infantry, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go back and forth between Army and Navy. Although, keep in mind, some of these infantry will be naval infantry. That is something that we will be doing. Okay. Also, by the way, I realize this guy isn't really doing too much useful for us. So let's throw him in the factory. And we'll reassess when we can get one of those tiles. Alright, so, like I said, we had 5 infantry, and we have all the rest of our submarines and carriers. Battleships will be lagging, but battleships are actually, contrary to what you might think, the least important thing, because they're good for city bombardment, but if we don't have submarines to protect them, then, you know, they're just sitting ducks. So, submarines have to come first in any case. Alright. Yekaterinburg, you will be building me 11 beautiful land-based units. Well, first of all, you need to build me an arsenal, because that's pretty critical. Oh, you don't have a cray post? Well, okay. Actually, we're going to build that even before that guy is built. But, yeah, like I said, I was only going to build units, but sometimes you just need buildings. So, 11 units. 14 and a bunch more. So we're just going to straight up build 11 infantry here. 1, no wait, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? We're gonna go for a little bit of a variation, I think, and build an anti-aircraft gun, and we're gonna call it an infantry. I'm a little fast and loose with the rules, but that means that we have completely promised for ourselves that, and 5 to carry down to here. Oh, we just need one more, and it's being built here. So, okay. All right. Let's see. What am I lacking? What am I lacking? Am I lacking 3 more artillery? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. And you also need an arsenal. So we're gonna put those here. Okay, and let me guess, you're the last one? No, Rostov's the last one. Okay, Rostov, I've changed my mind. We're gonna consider you to be a New World city, pretty much, because you are just very young and you're growing. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities that are bearing the brunt of our military production. Okay. So Tbilisi, I think, will be a good, like, an Air Force city. So we're just going to build that for now. Alright. Until we get our Air Force ready. Alright. Let's see here. So basically we have all our army, plus our submarines, carriers, and naval infantry prepared. Alright? It's going to be a matter of hooking up our oil to be able to get the other battleships and the other military aircraft. And that might not even be enough oil. Alright? So, ladies and gentlemen, that, in a cool 30 minutes, is how you achieve NOTEPAD nationalism. I hope you all feel on just like a new plane of enlightenment after watching all that. But, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Oh, there's more oil there. You better expand to that damn spot. You better do it. Don't expand to these... Alright, it's salt, fine. Expand here next, please. We need that. I don't have a great general, do I? No. You know what? Maybe I should try to pick a, like a skirmish just to try to get one. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. We are finally underway. We are finally playing the damn game. Yes, we are on such great terms, France. So yeah, we have all sorts of military production scheduled. We are going to be a formidable force when all this is built, if it takes us forever. So, yay for us. Yay, denouncements. England, I can care less who you denounce. I hate you. We're fighting. You stabbed us in the back and the front and the middle. You just stabbed us all over the place. And we aren't going to take it. Hong Kong, Hong Kong, go Hong Kong. Oh no, the Hong Kong ship is sinking. Swim to shore, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hopefully there's gentlemen. Hopefully there's no ladies on that ship. But a lot of new friendships. Venice has been a very active girl, making friendships with a lot of people. You know, come back in a few years, Shaka. Come back in a few years, because that's actually a war I'd like to have with you, like a bonding experience. The Russia-Zulu Pact will be like the Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact, as long as I can be Ribbentrop and you can be Molotov. All right. Yep, very good. By the way, I should just keep. We could buy. Well, yeah, not Persia, obviously, but Laventa. I gotta find out who their friends are. Oh, Korea, you whore! Get that great merchant away from Hong Kong. I will eat your face. Oh, Wu. Oh, crap. Wu is going to war with Mecca. Well, guess what? You know, originally I wasn't too much of a pal of his, but seeing that he has arch rivals China and Persia on either side of him, you know what? He is my good friend. Go Mecca. If you win this war, I'll even learn how to pronounce your name right. So yeah, Mecca, you go and you wreck Chinese face. And if you do so, I might even be willing to downsize the Pacific Fleet. Might, probably not. But I'm with you, bro. I am with you. Actually, you know what? Founding a city right there would be actually a really great thing. Stupid Manila. Oh, you know what? We're going to help out our ally. Yes, we are. Hopefully that caravel can do some damage. He's in the neighborhood anyway. What else is he going to do? Oh, look, a little Persian worker. Gatling gun. It's all for fun until you get to shot in the face with a Gatling gun. Alright, next turn we're buying that. Hang tight. Everybody hang tight. Alright, Yak Attack has grown. Do you have a lighthouse yet? Are those whales? Yeah, they have a boat. Yeah, who cares about you that much, Yak Attack? Oh no, I care. I don't want to be mean to my friend. Alright, what I want out of you is population, so we're gonna pop in an aqueduct. Yes, we are. Alright, who has grown in territory? You! Wow, I'm surprised we never had that. Is this safe? Okay, it's safe. This is a safe enough place. You can go ahead and work on that. Hey! This area is a little less safe, but it's safe. This is actually within radius of both cities. But yeah. Okay. Hey, research agreement complete. With Ramses. Furs, coal, iron. Well, he'll have to come back to us from Bassa. Oh yeah, what are we looking at? La Venta. La 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 Venta. La 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 Venta. Oh, you are allied with these bastards. Okay, where are you anyway? Oh, you're in the New World. You're nearby. Okay, well, you just suck then, La Venta. A lot of announcement going on. Well, we are just sitting tight and hoping to avoid a direct conflict with the bastards for a bit. You know what? We are going to squat. We are going to squat so hard on that source of oil. Alright, I can't possibly use all these workers. Do I dare? Do I dare have them... You know what? I think I dare. You're Persian anyway. I don't care about their lives. They're allied with a traitorous nation. They can go on a death march all the way across the world to a new world, and if they get killed or captured along the way, then that's just less payroll for me. So yeah, Persian workers, consider yourself death marched. That's right. We really are going full fashion to this, aren't we? We're getting pretty enthusiastic about this kind of stuff. All right. Damn, that's a lot of crap. If the Mongols decide Persia denounced the Zulus, well, screw you, Persia. Zulus are our friends. Oh no. What a bitch. Shoot him! Oh, that was weak sauce. Oh no, they have quite a few. No, they can't do crap. There's a lot of them though, holy crap. Do we dare want to pick up a fight? Wine. You have uranium? Wow, you're in a shit shape, Rekameka. But, you know what? I feel bad enough for you that I'm going to give you a friend discount. Well, that's not really a friend discount. This is pretty important. I probably could have gotten more uranium if they had more, but, you know, they need their happiness up to be able to achieve this feat, so... And they don't need uranium. We don't need them having nukes, even though we're kind of our friends. Yeah, you shoot that guy. Yes, I am very clearly have picked sides in this war, needless to say. And Spain is... This forever war is still going on, if anyone wanted to know. I mean, it's with less people than it was, but it's still going on. Yep, we're all friends, Poland. Alright, yeah, hopefully we can all work it on out. Yes, I would love to do that. We'll buy that separately if we have to. We'll keep that keep that sale going to our friends down there, because I never had any kind of gripe with the Egyptians. Us and them have always maintained good relations insofar as I can remember. Ah, poor Rostov. A dinky little crap town that we settled just to fill space, basically. I also do want to eventually upgrade all the obsolete units, but primarily we're building new units and just having that be our focus. But yeah, our military has been a bitch for too long. Yeah, Hong Kong, you sink those bastards. Yeah, yak attack them. Ha ha ha. Korea, you better not. I mean, we have 108 friendship with them, so that's pretty high. Chinese bazooka? Oh, look at all that. Look at that good stuff. Alright, infantry. We are going to have you just sort of hang out here. Okay. They'll hang out along the roads. Okay, you're gonna go here and wait. Alright, you're outmatched by these bitches, but you know, we gotta help our bros, right? Oh hey. Something to work on. You're obsolete anyway. Infantry. Do we dare want to do anything about this city? I think that is not what we want to do. By the way, let's see if we can talk to them. Nope. England? Oh, it's you. Shut up, Elizabeth. I will out-navy you. I will out-navy you, and I will sink your crap into the ground. Okay. In our new city, well, we want... I think more than anything, we want a population boost. Do we really want all this going on right now? Actually... Yeah, we can... Oh, what... Oh. Alright, it was doing better before that. Okay. Fix yourself before you nix yourself. Alright, are we really going to have to manually do this entire crappity crap for the entire city? Apparently, kind of. Alright, but you need to grow. Do you have an aqueduct yet? You do, okay. Alright, hospital for your growth. You slow city. We'll check in like 10 or 20 more turns when there's actually some crap being done here. Smolensk has grown. Good for you. It's going to be a million years before we ever, you know, do something about that. Brazilian Lancer. We know about that. China has announced Ethiopia. Well, guess what, Ethiopia? We might not be the... Well, we're actually pretty close. But we just got closer. So yeah, looking around the world, basically Africa. You know, Africa in Russian translates to the land of friends, because we like all these guys. Let's see. But yeah, Persia. Asia is sort of like the mixed land. But yeah, that's confirmed. Russia or Africa means the land of friends in Russian. Ugh. Get that tile. Okay, maybe not. Oh wait, I was gonna buy. Oh, I can buy it next turn. It's no big deal. Okay. But things wear on. Man, Rostov is almost as big as Yekaterinburg already, but it's much like it's just not developed. It just and won't be for a long time. Do you have a workshop actually? Yeah, you do. At least you have that. At least you have that going for you. All right. But yeah, the Persians aren't actually doing anything Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, Hong Kong. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. I think you're going to be okay. After all, it's ironclad. I think it's the only one who can actually take you. Oh, Shaka's in the atomic era. Welcome, my friend. Man, it's a weird game when the Zulu are one of your best friends. I mean, I'm still wary of them. They might backstab us, but I think with a big enough military, we have nothing to fear. Or, well, little to fear. The Zulus have denounced China. Right on. Spain, you denounce China? You know, everyone hates you, but I like you, Spain. Ramses has declared war on Ashurbanipal. Well... Oh. Whoa, that was fast. Holy crap. What just happened there? Oh. Oh yeah, Babylon is, what? What? Tar who? Oh, I see. Man, how did they do that so fast? I don't know, but they did. Like, they declared war and they instantly captured their one thing, you know? Man. You know what? What if we say no? What if we say no? That's gonna boot you out, right? And that means we can't get troops down there. We might have to renew that deal anyway, because as much as I would like to backstab them, I think those plans have to be put on the way back burner for another 1,000,000 years or so. Ow. Well, I mean, what do you expect? They're a pikeman versus a rifleman, after all. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot. 2 of our infantry were finished, right? So we've got to keep on top of this so we know what we have. Okay, 2 are finished. So hey, we're like 2.5% to our goal. Yay! Okay, thanks for wishing me luck. It means a lot. We are going to have to, oh, yeah, we're gonna have open borders. I know you want me to come kill you. I know that's what you want. I'm sure that's what you want. But it won't happen for another 46 turns, at least. So, our spotter moves back in. Was he just built? No, he wasn't. Was he? No, he wasn't. Alright. Build that salt mine. Literal salt mine. I hear the phrase salt mine used more as a metaphor than anything. Alright. YOLO! That didn't go so well. Whatever. Oh, god damn it, Manila. You scoundrel. Yeah, the sooner this war can end, the better, because that was like our best trade route. Alright. Shaka has entered the atomic era. So, oh wait, we haven't even entered the atomic era. We're about to, though. We don't know what a uranium is yet, so we're getting it. So, I mean, it's like, oh, we have this magical glowing stuff that makes everyone die, so when they touch it, you know. Oh yeah, and Manhattan Project is going to be built pretty much immediately in whatever city I think is the most fitting for it. Because we need our nukes, bro. We need our nukes. England. Assyria denounced the Zulus. Well, screw you, Assyria. I think you just made a serious blunder. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Portugal and Siam are now friends. Oh no! Aww. Our caravel has been sunk. But he went out doing what he loved, kicking some ass. And defending our good buddies, the Hong Kongese. Anyone who tells you that's not how their name is pronounced is clearly a liar. And their pants, indeed, are most likely on fire. You know what? Building a city right here is actually probably a really smart idea. Yeah, we're all friends, Mongolia. Ethiopia and France are now friends. How's our relationship with France, by the way? Very good, actually. We like France. Well, they hate England, but that's good enough for me. Brazil, yes, we will be friends. Our New World colonies are very vulnerable to you, after all, so maintaining positive relationships with Brazil is actually, it's actually pretty important. Yeah, the landmark improvements here are not going to be done for easily. Well, not landmark improvements, what am I saying? Yeah! Sink 'em real good, Hong Kong. Man, I can't wait for my submarines. We're going on the prowl. Okay. Yekaterinburg. Oh, something got finished. We'll find out what it is soon enough. Yekensburg has grown. Oh, we don't have anyone in the university here. Well, and we have one guy in the factory. Yeah, we might as well keep one guy there. The city is growing kind of slow, though. But I was pretty adamant about it. Oh yeah. Almost forgot. Alright, you can go here, do that. Heal. Oh, you're done? Come back here and wait for the next tile. Alright, Yekensburg has grown, like we said. Borders of Novgorod. Ay! Alright, I think we can put you in the water. Alright. And you're going to go there. That's fine, because especially once we build the thingy, you're going to grow a little bit faster. So we'll sacrifice a little production for that. Moscow has grown again. Once again, our tremendous, awesome, big-ass city is growing very quickly. And we are not going to... We're going to let it keep growing until we fill in all of the tiles that we have. And then we're going to be putting people in our factories and crap. It's going to be great. Alright. I don't care about you. Very sad. Stuff is happening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very exciting video. You have learned the ways of notepad nationalism. And, well, here's our notepad for one more look. But, next episode, will we be able to make peace with these bastards? Or will the war continue? Find out next time. Goodbye, everybody.